for the Knights as they move in. They timed out on the smoke that was already used by Vanity in a different spot. Wall off towards the door side. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 retake. Nebula's on the top. Yes, Skuba staying as an Astra, but Leaf is trying to jump in. Doesn't work out. 2 kills coming in for the Knights as we have a 5-on-3, and they are getting mowed down here for Cloud9, so things are great for Knights to start things off on their favorite map. But Xeta, he's not going down without a fight. It's 2 kills of his own on a 2 versus 3.
Oh my god, no way.
Gets a third, but no way's coming in. Another one that's been stepping up very well for the Knights ever since they did their run in the stage 1 of the playoffs. The res to come back, that's an inkling. There's 30 seconds left. We did get a wall towards mid side though, so they did pull off one of the rotates and to go for the double swing into Catwalk. Leave the headshot onto Ben. Retaliated by the Hunter's Fury as we're dodging and weaving away as we're updrafting away from the Hunter's Fury. Now inside the site, Vanity with a judge. That's how you go to work with Vanity inside the site.
Gross.
And it's just going to be those 3 players. Exactly, on the backside, so they're going to try to default back and just rush actually into the A site. Smoke towards that tree side. Mitch is moving in. It's going to be the fragment onto the ground to take down Genghsta, but the other Frenzy does a little bit of damage. Then a Sheriff from Ben at the A main side, but these are continuing to be very good trades for both of these teams. Xeppa now planning for A main side and playing towards the Hell as they have 2 players on the outside of Cloud9 just by the door. Xeta looking for that recon dart. 0 point to start things off, though, and that's going to spot the last 2.
I can't. So good. Go ahead, Van.
Al drone 2. As XXiF and Frosty are going to work. Xeta now is on this 1 versus 1. Heard that drop from Frosty. Looks towards that left side, runs out of bullets, trying to go for the dot.
Not one bit.
This is looking to be a fast bit to be split. Knowing Leaf and Xeppa, staying together with the Frenzies, 2 other towards B main side. The split's coming through. Beautiful wall from XXiF, though. That's going to funnel everybody towards that sidewalk, and because we have pistols, it's going to take a while to break that wall. Lots of information being done. Wall bangs coming in. XXiF playing duck hunt and gets a triple kill onto Leaf and Mitch. Back on the other end at the spawn side, Xeta finally gets a kill for Cloud9, but things are looking good here for the Knights just to hold things off. That's 2 easy kills for Frosty, building up forces 1. Only Xeppa inside the site, so he's going to try to pull the rotations as everybody else is just going to thunderfoot through the Cosmic Divide, but Xeppa still stays alive somehow, and now it's up against XXiF just around the corner at the spawn side. The other one's still on sidewalk. They can close it on him, but that means that the A side is open for Cloud9 to plant.
What a game of cat and mouse. Xeppa able to play that. Reds comes in. They have quite a bit of time to get back here, but the beginning of this round, Vans, that was a master class in sleight of hand by C9. Do Knights have the retake again? We've seen them be able to capitalize on this time and time again. Let's do it.
It's just so much utility right now. They have a recon dart to look into the site. The Blade Storm to come out too. There's still a lot for Mitch. He does have this operator, but now we have the battle towards that generator as Xeta is towards the front of that A site. Still, Ben. We have a flank coming out as well. That's 2 versus 1.
That's not going to see him.
Planted for Mitch. He misses the shot. Ben gets the other kill, and now we get the
do that. Bring us into overtime.
They should look for a quick pop here inside the A site, just because we had the Blade Storm in now. There's one towards the top of the heaven side. Flash is coming in. A battle towards Hell, and Skuba wins it. We're 3 kills away to bring this into overtime. XXiF just run the corner. The underhand throw. XXiF still holding it down towards the A main side, and the spike is also dropped towards the generator. A 5-on-2, and Xeta somehow gets a kill through the smoke, and we're still winning. We can't even lurk. This wall from XXiF, he's done everything on his side. Slow orbs on the ground, kills on the other side, and a wall on Catwalk does not allow Mitch to get the pinch on the tree side. Even the alarm bot, he gets spotted. And now as he puts the turret back towards the back mid side, though, it's not going to do much. Because they can't even rotate back to B because the spike's still down.
Hoping to protect. Like, he maybe gets reactivation on that turret right on his left hugging of tree if he gets in there, but nothing he wants. He put it down to see if he could identify that situation.
That's it.
It's a really good call. Up and over. It looks just like Ascent A. Leaf in, following a bit of utility. They rinse and repeat, and now the team has to back each other up. There's the first trade.
Jace is playing around with the cyber cages. Oh, and it's going to line up a few. Good for 3 right now as he finally gets stopped by Xeppa. Xeppa on his own. It was a 3 versus 1. Now he has to clutch up against 2 more players of the Knights who've already closed the gap. 1 player playing towards the tunnels, 1 guy looking back towards the flank, and should I say the Archer's not the tunnels, and he's isolating it to make it a 1 versus 1. Looking back at the Berlin on the left side and right side. Frosty's trying to play the mind games too, and the timing's right there. He's gonna play patient for Xeppa. He's got a minute to work with, but the timing is even better.
Down, Leaf, that entry is taken down. Vanity has a Marshal. Remember we talked about the multiple pronged attack where Mitch would be the operator here if they lose Leaf, the guy that dashes into the site. So they work much slower. Oh my word, Vanity walks out with his util open and he actually pays for it. Man, with the 4K, these ban rounds, fans are...
What an ace. What an ace by Ben. Only for Cloud9. Nobody really making any effort to go for the trap play, so we're just swinging and spacing for Cloud9 back and forth, and yeah, we struggle for a bit, but at least we get the kill.
They're like ants at that range, just running back and forth. He finally finds it. XXiF actually pretty low here as Leaf took a bit of damage himself. There could be a few more frags here from Cloud9 to do damage to the economy of Knights, but the 0 points are really slowing things down. Even like the negative information that you're getting, the team's not there. You can easily start to realize what positions they are holding. 7 HP in a dream.
Spacing still very good. The jiggle piece also to bait out the shots from Leaf and
they thwart the site. So nicely done. Here we got a fast strat though on the eco.
Are you kidding me?
My.
So a knife for two, or sorry, a classic for 2 kills, and the hat forced out by Frosty to get the information on the last 4 players. That also brings out the 0 point, nullifying a little bit of the players on the defense for Cloud9. Then finally the Knights can come in to go for the plant, but Leaf has this Blade Storm. Close range onto Frosty. Still trying to close the gap, but nice shot onto Genghsta too. Now around that pillar. Spot Skuba for the 3rd. Dashing away, clearing out the site. XXiF is on his own. We're defusing right now. The underhand throw, and Leaf gets the 4K for Cloud9 as they get the thrifty.
Towards B here. Cloud9, Mitch ready with a judge.
Judge around the corner. But then XXiF is still going to work. It's not only bad. XXiF has been so good on this map on both attack and defense. Dropping 2 players from Cloud9, and also the plan is also towards A site. We have 2 players now cutting a rotation for the attackers on the post plant, and it's XXiF again at the point. He still has 0 point on top of that. Fragment onto the ground. Aldron to spot Vanity towards the A site. Now at least Xeppa is making the dreams alive, the hopes alive for C9. Vanity trying to close in onto the Hunter's Fury and gets the kill, but that's it. The Knights get the win.
See that Frosty's going to stay within range of his util. But again, this could be an in and out on B. We're going to hit it. It's going to be a first one. Mollies go in, and I think Smoke Plant will be our next one.
Frosty towards the back with this Spectre. Also Mitch with the Ghost. We're trying to prevent this plant as much as we can, and it works out.
Talked about the 2 prongs. What's the next one? It's kind of the flash. Who's going to be the one running in? It's not Xeta, right? He wants to use util still. Is it going to be Xeppa who now starts the fights? And it seems so. Ban's already there, omnipresent on Haven with this jet operator.
That's the thing. Ban is always there. Somehow getting the right rotations too, but Xeppa finally connects onto Frosty. A 4 versus 3. Spike has now been dropped. Xeppa's trying to keep the dream alive at least into this round. It's him and Xeta. Still lots of utility for Xeta as he flanks from the 8 choke point. Front line into the site. Another kill at the Skuba. Ban stuck in the back of the site, and Xeppa gets it done as they pin hold from Xeta and from Mitch. Beautiful running thunder to run down that clock. Still a turret available for Frosty. And that also gives potentially a chance for a smoke to come back. And there it is. It's out now, but we're just walking out here for the Knights. Clearing on the corner. Graffiti has fallen. Mitch is on a 2 versus 1. Turret to spot one right there. There's that smoke for that spike. He now evens it up on a 1 versus 1. Then gets the wall bang out the Skuba for the Red Bull clutch and a lead for Cloud9.
Push out?
The weapon hasn't been salvaged
yeah.
towards the garage side. So yeah, they're just going to push out and try to go for this A side plant. On the defense, it's an early rolling thunder. So you denied a plant, but Skuba still gets a kill on the lurk onto the B site. He goes for the paranoia into the A link, and Xeppa's the one that holds the ground towards the A site with Leaf on the top of the window. Paranoia, should I say, from the shadows, sorry, to come out from Skuba in another situation where he's trying to clutch. Up to Leaf and Xeta to hold the lines for Cloud9 with the spike down inside A site.
Have you just pulls a Vanity and gets it and runs to C? Do it the opposite way. Play the mind games. And you would expect them to be mobbing this, right? Almost on pickup. But they're giving him so much room that's what's wasting the time.
Oh,
You're
no,
literally just stretching this. Yeah.
And now we're inching in. No utility from the Killjoy. It's set up towards that seaside. Skuba now walks in, has both of his smokes, and can't use any of them. But the Rolling Thunder comes out too, and Mitch gets a second frag. Now you're looking back towards that flank side. Leaf, first blood that he had at the beginning of the round, is now the flanker for the other kills. One more to go. Stuck inside 20 is going to be Genghsta. Down to 25 HP on a 3 versus 1. Mitch closing a gap, gets the flank, and Cloud9. Map point, series point, and result. It's gone, exactly.
Oh, it's such a cost for such a little ability. Oh, dear.
Seekers gets info, though. That's 3 players inside. Make that the 3 Seekers, spotting all players inside the C site. Nobody on the flank. This is a window of opportunity for Leaf to go for a flank, but is it needed? Because Mitch gets a kill. Then he goes for a lockdown, and now this story repeats. Of everybody will have to funnel back potentially into long seaside, so they had to fight inside garage. Now they're moving in. Leaf is in the back for the first kill. The second one, the third falls. Only one to go. It's Ben with the Blade Storm, and that's it. Vanity gets the kill, and Cloud9 breathes as they win the series against the Pittsburgh Knight, 13-6 on this third map.
What an awesome series. I think we saw a lot of dynamic or variety from both teams as well. Their strengths, their weaknesses, when a team might be falling apart and when a team